This ought to be a game not just appealing to fans of the respective sides, but also to neutrals. Two of the best teams in Europe up against each other. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Well, you do have to deal with rain quite a bit as a resident of Munich, and that is the case tonight. I'm Derek Ray here in the commentary position, and joining me will be Lee Dixon. We've got action from the round of 16 in the Champions League to bring you. It is Bayern Munich, and they take on Fulham.
Well, down to the last 16 teams, Derek, the cream normally starts to rise to the top at this stage. Big teams will start to show their hands, but I'm sure there'll still be a few upsets.
Comes to the early parts of the calendar year and the Champions League round of 16. Bayern expect to be there and all businessly.
Well, absolutely, they expect to be in the final, but if you can't get to the final before you start churning out the results in the knockout stages, and that's the point, it's knockout football, no mistakes.
And here is the Bayern side. If you like wingers, you'll love this league.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. What do you think about this particular setup?
Well, strikers like support, and they've got support today in the number 10. They've also got three midfield players behind, two slightly wide and one just sitting in front of the back four.
And now this Champions League round of 16 first leg begins. Havertz. Bayern moving the ball around and getting deep into opposition territory. The one thing you can usually count on with Bayern is that they will bring that winning mentality from the Zebenerstrasse training ground to the stadium, no matter where they're playing, Lee.
No, and when you've got that in your locker...
Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out of the net. Absolutely amazing.
Now the delivery, insufficient guile from that corner, keeper's ball. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him?
Well, every defender goes into a game not wanting 3 goals in 3 games to be the player you're playing against, and that's the case today.
Corner kick played over. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Excellent challenge. cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. He's got the right idea with that pass. Clattered away. Ismail Assar. Sarr in possession. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. No-nonsense clearance. And a wild attempt from long range. Not one for his highlight reel.
Well, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that distance?
Niklas Süle. Ismail Assar. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Thumped clear. It will be a Bayern corner. And a deep corner into the centre of the area. And so it will be a corner. And played short. A free kick decision going the way of Bayern. And he whips it in. And he's clear as lines. Carrying a genuine threat here. Can he make this move count? Now he must favour the cross. Not messing around with that clearance. Others to play it to. Sarr in possession. And Kai Havertz. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Will he play it in? Maximum commitment, and he's given away the corner. They've decided to take the corner short. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. And whipped into the box. And clears his lines. Let's see what he has in store for them. Will there be a tangible end product? Fine cross into the middle. Attending to his defensive chores. Nordi Mukiele. Sarr in possession. Forward momentum for Bayern here. What can they do from this position? And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Kai Havertz. Nordi Mukiele. Ismail Assar. Delivered into the area here. Thundered clear. He's feeling the pressure here. Effective challenge. Is he going to punish them here? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Just wanted to get it out of there.
Well, I suppose, Derek, technically that's as close as you can get without it going in the goal.
Now, what can he do here? And a good-looking ball. Well, clattered away. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Havertz! In position here to protect the ball. Nordi Mukiele. Ismail Assar. Kai Havertz. And options in the centre. Cutting infield here. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. Corner opportunity for Bayern. Corner kick played in. The end product just wasn't there. And that brings to an end the first half here in Munich. It was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Lee, your thoughts?
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
And now this Champions League round of 16 first leg begins. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe.
It's forward momentum for Bayern here. What can they do from this position? And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Well, visionary passing. He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh my. What? How? So many questions.
Niklas Süle. And given away. And Kai Havertz. How can he make this move count? Well, thumped clear. Let's see what he has in store for them. Will there be a tangible end product? Bayern have lost possession here. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it's well worth the effort, but well off target.
Niklas Süle. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Electing to cross into the centre. Simple for the keeper. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? It's a substitution for Bayern. And a deep ball in. And he's clear as lines. Now he must favour the cross. Carrying a genuine threat here. Half an hour remaining then. And over the touchline for what will be a Bayern throw-in. And Bayern will change personnel now. Mason Mount. An abundance of space. Now, what can he do here? And oh, a chance to fire them ahead here. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score, but it's really a poor effort with his head.
Didn't take that one cleanly. Now regaining possession for his side cleverly. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
And a substitution in the off. And a double substitution it's going to be. We're now inside the final. Running towards goal. One man to beat. And they get high mark. And Bayern, the recipients of the free kick here. And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. Given away. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time over the bar.
Can he make this move count? He read the cross, but now must clatter it clear. He got the touch on the ball. A throw-in now. Is he going to punish them here? Tremendous intuition to win it back. Let's see what he has in store for them. Will there be a tangible end product? And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Now the execution of the corner. I must say, no shot. And he's broken free. Can he beat the goalkeeper? No nonsense clearance. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And they could do damage. Staunch rearguard action. Carrying a genuine threat here. Tierney. Space and time for the cross. Attending to his defensive chores. Relentless high pressing. Now, will they do it from here? Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Fine margins. Offside, but only just in this tight game.
Well, the game right there, Derek. The game right there.
What can he do here? A very good challenge. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And it's a quality pass. Well, let's see. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? And he's fired over the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And there it is, the full-time whistle. You've got to say, not much to choose between the two teams on the back of this first leg lead.
Well, the players have done their bit, both sets of players earning the draw. Now it's up to the coaches. They'll be going back to the drawing board, trying to work out where the weaknesses are of the opposition, in for a cracker in that second one.
And now this Champions League round of 16 first leg begins. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe.
Well, it's forward momentum for Bayern here. What can they do from this position? And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it...
And options in the centre. Cutting infield here. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Well, visionary passing. He's gone for power, but might be regretting that now, Lee.
Oh my, why, how, so many questions.
Now, what can he do here? And oh, a chance to fire them ahead here. I'm sure, you know, he wishes he could have that header back.
Well, in that position, you should think he's going to score.
And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on, give it away. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
It's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time...
And it's a quality pass. Well, let's see, and in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got to be opportunistic. Will this corner do it? And it's a quality pass. Well, let's see, does he? And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Well, you just never know about chances near the end. You've got...